Alright, so greetings from Pennsylvania once again. Today we're in Lancaster County, the northern part. And today is what, the 26th of February? So February is almost over. A little bit of road traffic back there, but not for long. So I'm going to be hiking at another nature preserve here in Lancaster County. They have quite a few of these, owned by the Lancaster Conservancy. Or trucks going by down there. I hiked at this one a couple of years ago, maybe 3 years ago. It's called the Rannels-Kettle Nature Preserve. I'm kind of making my way up there right now. I had to park a little bit further down. I'm actually walking. This is Pumping Station Road. It's also the Horseshoe Trail. There usually is parking up here, but it's all snowed in right now. I think I mentioned in an earlier video, it's kind of hard to sometimes find parking this time of year with the snow. But I parked, there's a spot down along 322 where Pumping Station Road meets it for parking. That was open. So I'll try to remember to put the GPS coordinates down there for where I parked. But you can park down here when it's not snowed in. Yeah, so here is Pumping Station Road. And normally you can park down here. This is the upper Hopewell Forge Nature Preserve. I actually did drive down there a little bit, but I did park all the way down there along 322. There's a larger parking area. I probably could have parked there. I was thinking about it, but I didn't want to block. There's a little road that goes up here. I didn't want to block it in case somebody else tried to park here. I didn't want to create a mess. I was going to park off the road down there too, but I didn't want to. The snow is at that point where it's getting all melty and there's mud underneath, and yeah, I didn't feel like getting stuck down there, so just had to walk a little bit further. Better to be safe than sorry sometimes. Alright, so whether or not you can park down here when there isn't snow, or if you do park way down by 322, you do want to, when you get to here or down there, you come up the road, you do want to get to the nature preserve, the other one, you do want to follow the Horseshoe Trail as it goes up this way. Yep, so you can see the double yellow blaze marks for the Horseshoe Trail. And you got a sign there for the Rannels-Kettle Run. So I am going to go ahead and put my my crampons on to hike up through the snow up there. Now this is not the nature preserve right here. You got to hike up the Horseshoe Trail to get to the nature preserve. Yeah, so here's what they look like. I showed these in a previous video, but I had them on. But you can here you can see them without them on. There's nice little spikes on them. Makes walking in the snow and ice super great. So let me get these on. Alright, so crampons are on. And if you're one of those people that's thinking about getting a pair of these, stop thinking about it and just get a pair. They make hiking in the snow, like this is really soft, slushy snow. It's just great for it. So we got a ways to go uphill here on the Horseshoe Trail. And you do go past some private residences up here, so just be respectful of that. I think this part of the trail is actually private property. So almost at the top of this first hill. And I don't see any other human tracks up here, so I'm the first person up here in a little while. Okay, a little bit further away from that traffic noise. Some mud up here too. But mud is a sign of spring. Things are melting, thawing out. And we got the next hill. So we're still not in the preserve yet, the nature preserve. But somewhere way up there it'll start. I don't think there's any other trail that takes you to the preserve. It's the only way to get there. And then up here is the sign for it. Of course, the horseshoe trail continues on up that way. Lancaster County Conservancy, Rannels-Kettle Run Nature Preserve. Of course, the Reynolds comes from the family name that donated it, but there's a stream down here called Kettle Run, so that's why it gets the name. And there's a loop trail you can go down. It's like the Blue Blaze Trail, but it goes back. It goes down to the bottom of the hill, and then it meets back up with the horseshoe trail way up there somewhere. So I'm probably gonna go continue on up the horseshoe trail and hook up with that end of the loop, and hopefully end up back here. And before I forget, I should say that I do have channel sticker number 7 with me back in my pack, so I'm going to set that out here somewhere. Probably up that way farther. I think there's some larger rocks up that way that are kind of cool. I might set it up that way. Bury it up there somewhere. So channel sticker number 7 will be here in the nature preserve. Somewhere. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to continue up the horseshoe trail, hook up with the Blue Blaze Trail further up. Yeah, still no signs of human footprints up here anytime recently, so. Alright. It's actually a beautiful day. Sunny, well, kind of sunny, but about 45 degrees. It's warm compared to what it has been. Earlier this week it was up in the 50s. It was just great. And this coming week is going to be nice and warm. Well, warmish. And now I'm seeing other human footprints. Looks like someone came this way and then went back the same way. Still looking for the trail junction, the other end of that loop trail. Hoping I didn't pass it accidentally. I don't think it's been used in a while. Yeah, definitely some foot traffic up here, along with some other critters. Just looking back the way we came, got kind of a view out there. Alright, I think I have one more climb up here yet along the horseshoe trail. I think, if I remember correctly, up that way should be our trail junction. Unless I'm horribly mistaken. Which is a possibility. I haven't been here for a while. But we'll find out. Alright, I'm out of breath. But we made it to the top. And our trail junction is indeed here. Of course, the horseshoe trail will continue that way. But there's our Blue Blaze Trail going straight down. I think last time I was here, I came up that way. I remembered it was pretty steep, so we're gonna go down this time. But I'm going to take a break up here at that big rock right up there. And that's probably where I'm gonna put the channel sticker too. Right on this rock. Great spot to have a bit of a lunch. Nice little seat there. And we got a little view up here, so we're gonna have something to eat, and somewhere around this rock I'll stash the channel badge. So that was definitely a longer hike up to this junction than what I remembered. But we're gonna have a little lunch here. It's a Nutri-Grain bar, Kind bar, peanut butter and dark chocolate, and looks like we have a beef and ostrich beef jerky stick. Let's get some other goodies in here too. But it's a nice day just to sit. I mean, it looks cold on camera, the snow, but it's actually not terribly cold out here. Like I said, it's about 45. All right, I'm gonna fill up. All right, so when you see this large rock here, I got my bag on there and stuff. Perfect place to sit, have lunch. Down around the side here, right down there, I dug a little hole out. And that's where we're gonna place the channel sticker, or the badge, whatever you wanna call it. So she'll be down in there. And I'll cover it all up with some debris. I think I'll put a little rock on top of there as well. All right, well there it is. There's the rock I found, put on top of it. All right, so once again, here's our trail junction. There's the horseshoe trail. Down here is the blue blazed trail. Heading down that way. And right up there is our, I'm gonna call it Lunch Rock. It's got a little bit of green graffiti on the top of it, and of course, channel stickers down there. And there's also a trail cam staring at us there, keeping an eye on us. So it's up here if you want it. Number 7. But we're gonna head downhill now along the Blue Blaze Trail. So now we are actually in the nature preserve. There's a little stream down here. And most of this snow will most likely be gone by the time this video is uploaded. Anyone comes looking for that channel badge. Yeah, March 1st is just around the corner. I said in the previous video, the winds of change are coming. It's warming up. I think I mentioned that earlier in the video too, but yeah, we're getting some rain this weekend, so most of the snow is gonna be gone. Whoops, and it's gonna be mud time. Might have to take these crampons off soon. Not a whole lot of snow down here to walk on. It's just absolutely quiet out here. I mean, I can hear the hum of the traffic off in the distance from Route 322, but just barely a breeze blowing. Not even hearing any birds out here today. That'll change soon, along with other things as spring gets closer. I think this past Wednesday, I was getting ready to leave earlier in the morning to go teach. I could hear a bird off singing in the bushes. Now you do hear birds during the wintertime singing, but this is like during the spring and summer, the birds, they have that morning song they sing, you know, right around, sometimes as early as 4, but like 5 in the morning, you know, all the birds start singing. But this is just one little bird. Off in the bushes somewhere. Happy that it was going to be a warm day, I think. So it's good to hear that. Well, somebody must have been sitting out here and having some tea. We got here English breakfast tea, steep for, let's say, 4 minutes. Whoops. All right. Not a bad place to have some tea. You're down here at the bottom of the hill. Things look a little different. There's some greenery here. Some little green plants. Nice to see some green. Yeah, it came off trail just a little bit. I noticed there's a spring this little stream coming down the hillside here, and you can hear the water down there underneath the rocks as it flows out from the mountainside here. A lot of that's gonna be from melting snow. All right, we made it back to this spot. Of course, once again, there's a horseshoe trail. Whew. It is a steep hike back up to the top here. So I forget the exact mileage of this loop hike. If I find it, I'll put it down below here. But it's not a super long hike. It's a little bit longer than I remembered, but it's not necessarily an easy hike. There's a lot of steep ups and downs, even though it might be just a couple miles long. All right, well, I'm gonna say goodbye to you at this point. I got a ways to go down to get back to where I started, but I think I'll stop filming here. All right, as always, thanks for coming along. Here's hoping to a quick spring, or a sooner spring, however you want to say it. And I'll see you around. And oh, and that channel sticker's up there. Sticker number 7 if you want it. All right, I'll see you around.